So today's video comes courtesy of Unice. They sent over some new hair for me to try out. I chose their Malaysian straight hair. Isn't this so beautiful? It's some of the fullest, prettiest, I don't even know if prettiest is a word. Yeah, prettiest is a word. But they sent over some really beautiful Malaysian straight hair. So this time around I opted for long lengths. I don't know, lately whenever I do straight hair I always want super long. Maybe I'll try some super short straight hair next, because it's been a minute since I've had like straight short hair. But isn't this hair so beautiful? It's like so beautiful, so rich. I did add a little bit of shine spray, you'll see in the tutorial, but it also had a naturally nice sheen to it as well. This is the box that it came in as always. So this video is going to be a quick tutorial slash get ready with me. I'm going to show you how I silk press my hair and get it super bone straight using just a flat iron. Super quick, super easy. I also did the baby hair on camera. I've been trying to go for light, subtle baby hair lately because usually I do a lot and it's super full. And you know, sometimes that's cool, but sometimes you just kind of want it to be a little bit more toned down. So that's pretty much what I did. I did not tweeze the frontal. I did bleach the knots on the frontal, but before I get into the details on this hair for sure, let me go ahead and jump into the tutorial and then we'll be back to discuss all of the details.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. So this is what the wig looks like on when you first get started. The hair is straight, Malaysian straight. So I'm going to show you guys how I cut off my lace because you guys ask me that all the time. So usually I don't do it on my head, but it is kind of easy to do it on your head. Just start in the middle, go up and around. I don't know if that was the best tutorial ever, but I just cut, you know, as close as I can around, and I just cut it off before we get to the hair. Some people will leave a little bit of lace. I don't like doing that because I feel like I can see that. And of course you have to go around your ear. This closure is 13 by 4 inches. So my head is not 13, it's probably about 11 or 12. So I had to cut off the extra lace that went around the ear. Now I'm going to go ahead and form the baby hair. This, I don't know if they advertise this as pre-plucked or not, but it is a little bit like in the front. You guys can see how it is a little bit thinner. It's not as gradient as you would need if you want it to be uber natural, but it is a great start. So I'm going to do the lazy thing and just make some baby hair with what is, swoop it up and keep it moving. I'm going to use my handy dandy Got to Be Glued Ultra. This is going to dry along the hairline and keep it in place. This is also going to separate the baby hair from the rest of the hair. I did trim it a little bit lower because I like the baby hair to be a little bit more natural these days. I switch it up. Tomorrow it might be super thick and full and you might hate it or whatever, but it just depends on my mood. Now the sideburns are a little bit more tricky. I'm still working on perfecting those, but it took me quite a bit of time to get it thinner. I kind of cut through it and didn't show everything, but at some point you just like, oh, okay, this is enough. I'm tired. So I got it as thin as I could before I lost my patience. You can definitely go thinner than this. I used the Got to Be Glued gel to form a little bit more baby hair along the side and to hold that little sideburn thing we got going there down. Again, make that a little bit thinner. It'll look better if it's even thinner than that. I did the opposite side off camera to save you guys. I did this exact same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to create a side part. I had a side part the other day and Bae told me I look bomb, so I had to keep the side part up. I used my foam wrap by Cara to go ahead and separate the parting using my flat iron to kind of seal that in. Now I'm going to begin the process of flat ironing the hair. I did skip through a little bit, but you guys pretty much get the point. This flat iron goes up to 465 degrees. I'm going to use my Silk and Sheen by Cara to kind of add a little bit of shine. I feel like when you add a little bit of something that's moisturizing like a serum or a shine or a sheen, it also helps to press the hair even more for that perfect silk press. When you're going along the frontal, you want to get as close as you can to the roots, and that's what's going to give you the silk press effect. So it's kind of like a little bit of sheen for the shine, and to kind of press it in and then get really, really in there in the roots, and that's how you're going to get it to look and feel bone straight. When we got to the front, I added a little bit more mousse because I kind of want that little flip over thing that I always do. I don't know why I like that so much, but sometimes it looks better than the hair being super flat up front. And that's pretty much it. I did the same thing on the opposite side, but I'm going to cut through on that. Here's a little bit of close-up how you're supposed to press. You press and you chase with a rat tail comb. I have a better, thinner rat tail comb, but I couldn't find it at the moment. And that's how you get a good press up in there. Now we're done pressing. We're going to make a bang. I'm going to use this little razor thing that I got from Sally's. It wasn't cutting through. Everybody else seems to do this and it looks amazing. I just use scissors. I think I needed to basically just use smaller sections. I don't want it to be a blunt straight across, so I just keep messing with it until it doesn't look and feel super blunt. But I am not a professional by any means. I'm just learning and practicing every time I do my hair. At this point, I'm over it. I am very impatient when it comes to styling my hair. So let's get this bang going. I'm gonna just press it again. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna use a finishing spray. This one is one by Kenra that Sally's kind of knocked off. I'll have it linked down below. I feel like I've done this over and over and over again on camera, but messing with that parting. But that's pretty much it. Hook up the little sideburns so it matches and it's not too fluffy puffy. Here I am doing it again. That's it. Let's go ahead and talk about the hair.
So I forgot to mention that there was one bundle left. This is my 22-inch bundle. This is what the hair looks like when you first receive it. Super nice and beautiful. This is a 22-inch bundle. Nice and full and dark and healthy. I feel like when it comes to styling your hair, once you have a good way of getting your hair the way you like it, you kind of just stick with it. Maybe you change something here or there or whatever, but for the most part, I have a set routine of how I get my stuff done, and my foam wrap by Care Care is literally my holy grail. I'm actually out. I probably can do my hair one more time and then I gotta hit Sally, so I might do that later tonight. But Care Care has been one of my favorite brands as of the last couple of months. I use the foam wrap to go ahead and make it feel and look bone straight. Now if you want to use like a flat iron, a hot comb, that'll also do the trick. But sometimes if you don't want to use a hot comb, you use this and get it in there really good, and then you'll be able to use your flat iron or your flat iron to kind of press it in, and it helps to get rid of the flyaways and all that great stuff. And then I love this. This is my favorite, the Silk and Sheen. It adds beautiful shine to your hair without weighing it down too much. I feel like I can put this in my hair literally every single day, and this won't be the reason that the hair is like weighed down or heavy. Now if you're working with your natural hair, maybe it will, but when you're working with like Malaysian hair, Indian hair, Brazilian hair, anything that's a little bit more thick and full, it does not weigh it down, if you will. So I did make this wig using the hot glue gun method. I did go ahead and bleach the knots. I'm actually going to add a little bit of powder to the parting because I want it to powder. Every time I don't tell you guys what powder I use, somebody asks. I switch it up from time to time, but right now I've been using the L'Oreal True Match powder. It's super blendable, Cool C8 Cocoa, and I think it's about my skin tone. But I did tweeze right here to open up the parting just a little bit, and that way it makes it look a little bit less wiggy. So let me know what other videos you guys want to see with this hair. Maybe I can show you guys how to curl really long hair. I don't know, but it's super long. I don't have any complaints about this hair. It didn't tangle, didn't shed, didn't give me any problems. So yeah, leave a comment below and let me know your tips and tricks to get your hair super bone straight. Let me know how you guys get your hair super poppin'. Don't forget to check out Unice. I have the link to this hair and all the details in the description bar for you guys to check out. Also, don't forget I do have that $500 giveaway going on this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.